Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. The 1-1.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it's fouled away. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And that brings up Javi Baez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lagares giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jose Quintana is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fernando Tatis Jr. is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting first, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Digging in now, Manny Machado. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's down.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Tatis leads off first with 1 away. Skied into very shallow right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And he struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a that has a good fastball, and what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That evens it up 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Will Myers as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Will Myers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep to right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting seven, the catcher, Francisco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting in, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. Fires the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Jose Quintana.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Juan Lagares.
Leading up for the Padres, the center fielder, Juan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and one to Juan Lagares. Hard hit ball to second. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate now, Chris Paddock. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ready now, Fernando Tatis Jr. reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Tommy Pham. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's Manny Machado now. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Ready on 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. 1-1 to Schwarber. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's out number one.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman,
Jurickson Profar digs in next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Quintana's got his target, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 1-2. Right side, hit hard. Oh, look at Kipnis. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Called strike 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the 3-1. Full count now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Legara's on the run. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And another foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Francisco Mejia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are two gone now.
Now back, the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
So striding forward now, Chris Paddock. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Quintana's ready. 2-0 on its way.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. The next Cub up, Jose Quintana. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Scorched to third. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Myers is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Javier Baez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out with the man at first. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Myers is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Still no score. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Now here's the pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
He's set. Here it comes. Tommy Pham is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Hayward's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The third baseman, number 15, Manny Machado.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Will Myers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A ball and a strike now. Now here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home.
Yeah.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Jurickson Profar. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Two and 0 now. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Francisco Mejia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1.
That's a ball.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jeremy Jeffress comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Juan Lagares will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
None out, runners at first and second. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Greg Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. As a look, now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Matt Strahm summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
All set for the start of the inning, so coming to the plate, Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Grounded to short, right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Cubs.
We'll look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here comes the 0-2.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Casey Sadler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Casey Sadler.
Bottom of the inning now, so digging in now, Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Tommy.
First pitch coming, here it is. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
One and 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now batting, Eric Hosmer. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count the pitch.